We're over the top and we just want each other to do really well. I started to move up pretty quickly. Like I played one FA2 tournament and I won by a lot. All your food options, you have so much food here.
Yeah, which is good and bad thing.
Yes, yeah.
So I got to get around in with Chantel Budinsky, aka Miss Frisbees. With over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube and nearly 15,000 followers on Instagram, you can say that she's built quite the following of people who like to follow her and her journey in the FPO division on the Pro Tour. And I got to talk to her about just how she got started in disc golf, how she got started posting on YouTube in general, as well as what it was like for her transition from the small disc golf community in Canada to touring across America on some of the biggest disc golf events in the world. So let's get into it.
Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
You can go.
Okay. And we're throwing 2 on the first, just so you know.
All right.
This is a casual round interview, and that's what you do with casual rounds, is you throw 2 on the first. Or do they not do that in Canada?
We do that. Usually if mine's good though, I'll only throw the 1. That's great.
Did I get it down there?
Yeah, it's parked.
Oh, it's behind the tree.
That was wonderful. Ooh, do we have a little headwind? My hand is not prepared.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it got a little smashed down by the wind.
Oh, that's okay, it's
You're
a putt.
good, you're good. See if I can get the buzz there.
Is it gonna hold?
No, it's not gonna hold. If it held, that would have been great.
I'm good.
But you're good with this the one? All right, so you came here from Idlewild, right?
Yes.
How many other like Pro Tour events, or even just events in general, have you played this year so far?
I played Las Vegas, and I played a couple like in Michigan. I think 3 tournaments in Michigan, maybe even 4. So Lower Peninsula Open, that was an A tier at Hudson Mills. Have you played there?
No.
No, it's really nice. And then I played USWDGC and then Idlewild.
Yeah, you've done a lot more disc golf traveling than I have.
Yes, we just started, so it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. How long, like, is this your first year, like, doing, like, a bunch of traveling and touring? Or did you start last year?
We did last year. Like, we went to, where did we go? We went to the Throw Pink at Winthrop.
Yeah.
We did a couple other things, but this year's like the main year that we're doing more of the Pro Tour stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, get it.
Yeah.
I wish I had your putt. It's just amazing. It's like you just made like a 30, 35 footer, and then I'm like 15 and I might whiff.
You got it. Yeah, nice.
We're good. Woo. I didn't let Chantel big putt me on the first hole. This is a PA3?
Yes. In the 200 plastic.
Oh, it's soft.
Yeah, I love it.
I've never really played with much Prodigy at all.
Okay.
I've thrown the M4 and the Distortion. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the M4 is a very popular Prodigy disc. For
Yeah.
good reason.
Yeah. And you got that sponsorship just this year, right?
Yes.
So how long ago was that? Was that beginning of this year?
I think it was April. I signed the contract and then I got the discs a little bit after. So how long ago was that? What month are we in? July?
We're now in July.
Yeah, so it's been 3 months.
How did that come about? Like, did Prodigy reach out to you? Did you reach out to like brands?
Prodigy reached out to me last year, actually, at the beginning of the year. And I wasn't ready to commit to anything. And then they reached out again this year and we kind of went back and forth and discussed what we both wanted from, each other, and it just worked out. So
Yeah?
yeah,
Dude, that's awesome.
I know. It's been great so far.
So what is it, how easy or difficult was it to just like completely switch over your bag to all Prodigy?
It was a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah?
Because I was someone who got really attached to my discs, and I like needed the confidence in them when I was throwing. So I was like, how's this gonna be? Am I just gonna be a total mess?
Yeah.
But it was pretty easy. Like it makes more sense to me this way because they don't have the numbers anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just from, you know, an F1 to an F7.
Yeah.
7 being the least stable, 1 being more stable. So it just makes more sense. And then I see the shot shape and I pick the disc for the shot shape, not for the length of the hole or anything like that. So it made sense in my brain.
Yeah.
So I felt like I just kind of worked into it really easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Sure.
Go for it.
This is a far one.
Oh yeah. That was great.
Thanks.
I threw my T-birds the last couple days, but I'm just like, I'm way too tired to try and pump my T-bird all the way down there. No way. Oh no, that's not turning
Wow,
all
that
the
was
way.
so straight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that tells you how tired I am, because that's usually really flippy.
well, it went really far.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised at how far it still went. I think because it didn't turn over, it just like
Held to that
just
nice
held and
glidey
like
line.
yeah, got that like max distance line, which is not really what I was going for. With the whole flight numbers thing, I feel like it's really weird because flight numbers are helpful, yes, but at the same time, I almost like the just general stability, and you just got to figure out the flight for yourself because it's like it flies different for everyone.
Yes.
And it's like the flight numbers don't tell a whole story.
No, and some
of how
like
a disc can be used.
yeah, and in my experience, the flight numbers are just like a suggestion, and they aren't always
Yeah.
even
They're
near
general
what they
guidelines.
Yeah.
I totally agree. It's like they're definitely helpful for like if you've never like thrown it before or anything to see. It's like you have a general idea of what it's
Yeah,
gonna fly.
exactly.
There you go.
Hey, it's me again. If you're really liking this video and wanting to support the channel, the best way to do that is to shop at my store at apollodiscgolf.com. We have a growing selection of discs there. We get everything shipped out in 1 to 2 business days, everything shipped in a box, of course, and it's all bagged so it doesn't get scuffed in shipping. It gets there in the same condition that it came to me. And we just had a bunch of new discs come in the past few weeks, including the Paradigm from Discmania and their S-Line plastic, which feels amazing, by the way. We got the new DD Trespass, the Supreme plastic one, as well as the newest wave of Ledgestone discs. And we're just gonna have more and more come in throughout the coming weeks. So if you're wanting to support the channel in any way, this is the best way to do that, is to shop at apollodiscgolf.com. But anyways, let's get back to the video.
So what was it like transitioning to like the Pro Tour events? Like legit Pro Tour events?
I'm still not transitioned. It's like, it's a whole nother level of
craziness.
stress and
Stress.
I love it.
Yeah.
They are awesome to go to because it's just so professional and everyone treats you so well.
Oh my goodness, I have nothing. Like,
Oh,
like even like
right
just,
through that hole there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or this hole here. It's like that hole can give me a little run, but that hole is a little bit bigger. But none of them are very large at all. Oh yeah, drop.
It almost went in.
Yeah, what was the biggest event that you've played before doing like the Throw Pink and the Pro Tour stuff?
I'm trying to think of what my first, I think it'd have to be, provincials probably in Canada. I was playing FA1 at the time. It was my like 3rd tournament. And I guess that was kind of big. It was an A tier. But yeah, that was like my first big one. And then I went on to Foxwood, which is a qualifier for Throw Pink.
Okay, yeah.
But that was during COVID, so we couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because we started when COVID hit, so we didn't really have a choice but to play the 3 courses
That are around
in the
you.
3-hour radius.
Yeah. So you're in Canada. What's the disc golf scene like in Canada? Like at your at home?
It's definitely growing,
Yeah.
but it's nothing like the States.
Nothing like the States.
No,
Yeah.
like at our local league, we have probably on a good day 15 people that show up, and maybe one other girl that plays with me.
Yeah.
And then tournaments, we have a couple A tiers, but most of them are C tiers. So it's really hard to get that experience of a big tournament and like those nerves and all that stuff. Especially because when we sign up, there's only like 3-4 ladies that I play with every single time we join a tournament. So it's just very small. Then you come here and it's so much bigger.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, there's definitely places where it's still way small. Like,
Yes. Like I just played a tournament in Michigan and there was no other FPO. So I had to play with the MPO.
Yeah.
Which sucked.
Yeah.
But it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Because that's how it was in Manhattan in our college, where we went to college. It's like there was, if any women showed up, it was like 1, maybe 2, maybe. Like that was like a really good like showing for women if 2 came.
Yeah.
It's like we can make a whole new card of women.
It's always exciting when more women come.
But then I'm like living in Kansas City right now, and that's a lot. There's still like some leagues that are iffy, but there's still like the bigger events, there's a good amount of women.
Yeah.
I feel like, but.
Where is this one again?
This one's like right behind the bush over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like 50, 60 feet past these bushes.
Okay.
That was too low. Skip up. Oh yeah.
No, good.
That was a great
good
skip.
skip.
That was a great skip.
Oh, that was too low. Skip. Okay.
So you're like one of 2 women like in your hometown that like regularly plays at all?
There
Is that
was,
right?
yeah. There's maybe 4 women that will come out, but never really at the same time. And I think one just moved. So there's 2 of us that regularly play.
Gotcha. So then how did you get into it in Canada?
Me and Chris were walking our dogs actually at a park, and we saw the baskets.
Yeah.
And we were intrigued, so we looked it up, and then we bought Frisbees from Dollarama.
Nice.
Played, and then we bought a starter pack, and it's just ever since then we've been playing almost every day.
Yeah. That's crazy. And what made you want to do YouTube too? Because it's like, 1, there's not many women in disc golf, period. 2, on YouTube, I feel like there's none outside of like Paige Pierce and Kono is like just top pros. So like they kind
of. Chris and I always kind of we like doing the videos, editing.
Yeah.
Just doing that kind of stuff. So. We just decided, hey, let's just film it,
just throw
see what happens, and then people watched it.
Yeah.
So we just kept putting out videos, and it's been so fun.
Yeah, starting it, did you ever think it was like actually become like a channel thing, or just...
No, not at all. We're still like, we don't feel like YouTubers.
Yeah.
It's awesome meeting everybody too, because we're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, get in it. It looked good from this angle. Nope.
Oh, that was strong.
Yeah. So, like, the disc golf community in your town, is it just like a small women disc golf community, or like is this the whole?
It's only like 15 everywhere, right?
Well, like the whole community in general. Like, is it a smaller disc golf community in general?
I would say so. Like at tops, we would have 30 people, and that would be like the best day. And it's if like all the beginners are coming out.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I would say there's like 15 people who are always at league.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, it might be a little off, but around there.
You might have said that and I might have missed it.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I would say that's probably small, right? Yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty small.
Okay.
At least, well, that's not that small. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I have like a bad disproportionate, like, because I'm from Kansas City, and it's like from my hometown, there's 1 or 2 leagues every day of the week.
Oh.
So literally like Monday through Saturday, there's leagues that you can go to, and some days there's like 2. So like Mondays there's regular league at Shawnee Mission, and then like I think there's like a women's league at Rosedale. Tuesdays like a beginners league at Rosedale, then also another league at another course, and just like those, for example, is like that's what it is.
Yeah.
And like at each league there's like 30 to 40 people that come out.
That's crazy, but it also like, helps when you have more than one course.
Yeah, but then yeah, Kansas City has a crazy amount of courses. But then like college in Manhattan, if 30 people came out to the league there, it's like, that's like a normal or that's even a good turnout in Manhattan. And I wouldn't even say, Manhattan's community is like pretty good, in my opinion. So it's not super small.
College town though, so.
Yeah, it's also a smaller college town.
So everybody leaves.
The town is, yeah, that's true. It's a very transient community. Oh,
get
gosh.
Through.
Did it get through? Yeah, I got through.
Well, you got over the bush.
Yeah, I got over the bush.
Fade a lot. Okay.
That'll putt too. So what was the transition like to like going from, you have a small, like 15 people disc golf community to now you're like how was it, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, like you're just at USWDGC with like
tons of people.
Just, not only just like a ton of women playing.
Yes, it's really awesome because I don't know if you've ever played with women, but they're so encouraging and friendly, and I'm not saying men aren't, but we're just like,
I can totally see that.
We're over the top, and we just want each other to do really well.
Yeah.
It's competitive, but it's less.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, we're just all rooting for each other.
Yeah.
So it's just really awesome to meet more women, and every tournament, like you're meeting a new person and you feel like you have a new friend now, and it's just been a really awesome experience.
That's cool.
Because I don't get to meet women in Canada. I know everybody.
Yeah. When did it hit you of just like, okay, I really like playing disc golf here, but I want to go do like tournaments and go other places to experience?
I think it was when I started to move up pretty quickly. Like I played one FA2 tournament and I won by a lot. Then I played an FA1 tournament, won by a lot. Then I went to FPO on my 3rd event or something like that. And at that time I was like, oh, okay, so am I like pretty good? I don't know. Since we don't have a lot of people, like should I go to the States and see like how I stack up? Yeah. So I think early on I was like, I want to go play. I want to see how this will turn out. Because you never know. I could be good. I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. You're giving him chances, which is more than what I could say about my putts. So at that time when you were like, I don't know how good I am, I want to go see how good I am, did you know about like the pro tour and all of that, or were you still more just like just casual, didn't even know that there was like a pro scene all that much?
We knew about the pro scene pretty early on.
Yeah.
Because we've always been into like YouTube and stuff, so we looked it up, and then like we got our favorites like Simon Lazard and you know.
'Cause he's technically a Canadian citizen,
I
right?
know, which is very interesting. But yeah, we knew early on about the
Oh,
pros.
I thought that was gonna
I
bounce
thought
out.
it came out. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to be on the pro tour when I started. Like, I still wasn't.
Yeah.
It was amazing seeing these people throw
Yeah.
and do things that I could never think that I would be able to do. But just slowly, it's like, you know what? Let's go do this. Let's do this. And
Yeah.
it just started building, and now we're here.
So were you had you ever been to the States before? Like before deciding I want to go try disc golf tournaments in the States?
Like, just to visit.
Yeah, or like, yeah, for anything before.
I went to like New York.
Oh, okay.
Where else? I went to Detroit a couple times, but never like going anywhere to do anything.
Yeah.
We basically just stayed in Canada.
Gotcha.
But now we're always
In the
here.
States, yeah.
Now that the border's open, we were here like every weekend playing disc golf.
Oh, no, that's not
Get
getting through those
through.
bushes. No way. That is dead in the
It's
middle of
in.
those bushes. Dead in the middle of those bushes.
Oh, that's too high.
It's all good.
I didn't even make it to the bushes.
At least you'll be able to get to your disc. Like, I don't even
Hey,
know
you
if I'll
never
be
know. It might
I'll
be
be able to get to
through.
mine. So being in the States, like what's one thing that you've really enjoyed about this being in the States? And then one thing you're just like, that was kind of like a surprise to you. Like, I was not expecting that, whether it be like good or bad.
Okay, well, first thing that comes to mind is all your food options.
Yeah.
You have so much food here.
Yeah.
So
Which
that
is-
was fun.
Which is good and bad thing.
Yes, yeah, because you know we're trying to like eat better and save money. I'm like, we've never tried that. Should we go?
Yeah.
But one of the bad things is, I think we were talking about this last night, is I don't want to like be rude, but it
Yeah.
seems like your roads are much worse and filled with tires and dead animals, and it's like it's interesting.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
see how different, like, I don't know. And I know it's
Yeah.
a state thing,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's different.
it was
It's different everywhere.
it
yeah.
caught me off guard. I was like, is this how it is everywhere? Because when we were driving through Detroit, it's really bad.
Yeah.
So, but Madison, Wisconsin was beautiful.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
I have not, no.
It's a really
But yeah, there's
nice.
definitely like places where it's just like everything is just beautiful and then the roads are perfect and whatever. But then there are definitely places where it's like, have they fixed these since the 90s? Like, these look terrible. All right. Can I even get to my buzz? Oh my gosh, you're right. It made it through.
You got through? You gotta have faith.
Also, every single time, I feel like this, like from the tee, it looks like this basket's like right here.
Yeah, it's much further.
And it's like, yeah, it's a lot. It looks like it's just past these bushes when it's like 70 feet, 80 feet past those bushes. Oh, get it.
Oh,
That would have been
it was a
amazing.
really good line.
That would have been incredible.
One other thing that I noticed in the States is about your courses. They're much more difficult
Yeah.
than, we don't have a ton of courses, and the ones that we do have, like, some are challenging, but most of them are like shorter, under 300,
Yeah.
and they're nice, but when you come here, there's so much more variety and a lot
Yeah.
more difficult courses.
Well, you've also been playing like some of the most difficult,
Yeah.
the top tier ones. Oh yeah.
Well, we are lucky and we have pretty good weather because it looked terrible this whole week.
Yeah, this whole week it was supposed to said storms all week.
Yep, and rain. And it's
then
only really rained.
It's only stormed last night.
Yeah.
And I think it's supposed to storm this afternoon, but like later this afternoon, like 4:30 or 5.
Yeah, hopefully when we're done it.
So hopefully, hopefully we're done with everything by then. So, yeah, you can go for it. Let's see how much better you're at forehanding a zone type disc than I am.
I was gonna say, is that the distortion?
Yeah, it's the distortion. Like, it is very good.
I love it. The
Yeah.
plastic's amazing.
Oh, skip up there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, putt. Oh, putt. Skip over.
Yeah. Okay, we got some
That'll be good. That'll be good.
testers.
So what has been like your favorite course so far that you've played here?
Oh, that's a hard question. I enjoy courses that I can reach a lot of the pins. It just makes it more fun
Yeah.
when you can get some birdies.
Yeah.
And it's hard because practice is totally different than tournament play
Yeah.
because I can actually like throw a disc when I'm practicing, but when it's tournament time, I get nervous and I just, so that kind of skews,
Yeah.
you know, I'm like, okay, well, I don't like this course anymore.
Yeah.
Not really, but I don't know what would be my favorite because they're all so great.
Yeah. Like not even for tournament play. Like even like if you were able to come to the States, you can only play one course. Or here, you have a friend in Canada, plays disc golf, never played any in the States. You have time for one course that you've played so far to take them to. And they're like equal skill to you. It's like they're not like a beginner, so.
Oh, I don't know. I have to think about it. Give me a second. Let me make this putt.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
What is my favorite?
I wish I could putt like that.
I mean, I'm watching her play, and I'm like, when we random flip doubles, I'm hoping Chantel's my partner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. I'm getting clean releases on my putts. It's always a good sign.
They look good.
And you haven't even been playing for that long, right? Like, when did you start playing disc
It's
golf?
3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to me. It's like I was not that good like 3 years in.
How long have you been
Like,
playing?
I've been playing since 2011. So
Oh, okay. A while.
11 years now.
Wow.
And granted, like a lot of people are like hardcore into like form and field work and improving. And I had that time, but like after a while you get just like, you know what?
I'm just gonna play.
I just like throwing the disc,
Yeah.
man. Just I don't want to be practicing and grinding in the field. I just want to go out and play.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
I agree with that. I have a hard time with field work just because I get really frustrated
Yeah.
when nothing's coming from it, and I just feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I definitely need to work on it, but
Yeah.
I just like coming out and playing, and I feel like I learn so much easier when I'm actually playing.
Yeah, and it's not like you can't get better. Like you definitely get better faster if you study form, practice it in the field, the reps, doing your videos, all that. So
Yeah.
if like you want to improve fast, like that's totally the way. But it's like, I feel like I have been getting better, just like being conscious of changing small things like while I'm playing.
Yes.
But I think it's just personal preference. But yeah, 3 years is insane. So what did you do before disc golf?
Nothing. No,
Nothing?
we would fish and kayak a lot.
Oh,
that was
okay.
like our hobby.
Yeah, because I saw, so I've been doing like a Hot Ones thing where you just like stalk the Instagram and find something. I saw that you had like a huge bass.
Yeah.
Like, so have you always been like a fishing person?
Nope. We started fishing, how long ago? It was probably only like, so I've been playing for 3 years. We stopped fishing right when we started disc golf. So 3 years
okay.
ago, we probably fished for like 4 years, 5 years before that.
Okay, and what got you into fishing?
I think we just went one day. I was
Really?
like, oh, this is so fun. And like, I would always catch the fish. So I had a great time. Everyone's like, you can't bring her because she just catches all the fish.
That's
so
so
we had
funny.
so much fun that then eventually we would go up to cottages and just for fishing. And we would just take the week off with our dogs and go fishing. And then we got kayaks and started kayaking around like the little bays that we have. And
Yeah.
it was just like so much fun because it didn't matter. Like, you didn't have to be good at fishing to catch a fish.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. I miss it. We need to
Yeah,
fish more.
my grandpa is like really into fishing. He lives in Corpus Christi, Texas, which is like right by, like it's on the Gulf of Mexico, and so he just like literally like 10-minute drive, and he's at a dock where he can just fish in the ocean.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like crazy, like wild. Like he can literally like look at the weather, and based on like the humidity, the wind, the direction, like where the sun's at, whatever, he can tell you. It's just like, we're not gonna catch anything today.
Wow.
No point in going out. Or like, this is a great, like we can catch everything. Like let's go. And it's just crazy because my dad loves fishing. I'm personally not a fan, but I don't have the patience for it. Let's just say that. I don't have the patience for it. But my dad loves it, and he's like, we were there for like a day because we were like going to San Antonio or something. And my dad was like, we only have a day here, so like let's go fish. And my grandpa was just like we can't, or no, he wasn't even like given the option. He was like, we're not gonna catch anything. Like because this and this, like no, we're not even gonna get a nibble.
That's so weird.
Like, we're absolutely nothing. He's just like, no, we're in Corpus Christi, we need to fish. And we went out there, we were out there for 4 hours, just like my grandpa said, not even a nibble
Oh my gosh.
on any of our stuff. And I was like, why did you not listen to the grandpa? Like we've just wasted 5 hours of our day just sitting here. Like,
That's hilarious.
when grandpa told you.
He knows.
He knows. It was like, we're from Kansas City, we're landlocked. We know nothing about fishing.
Do you not have like any lakes or?
We have a few, but they're not like, around Kansas City, there's nothing like crazy for fishing. Like you can go if you have to, if you really like it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people who really like fishing, they're like, there's places to go.
Yeah, but it's not like Michigan where there's like tons
Yeah, not like that at all. And then especially like not like ocean fishing either.
Yeah, I've never even seen the ocean yet.
Really?
But that's why we want to go.
Dude, yeah.
That's why we want to go. We're here.
I didn't even know that.
I really want to go to the beach, so.
Yeah.
There's one, not that far. So me
Yeah.
and Chris are trying to plan a day when we can at least go see it.
Yeah.
Stay up. I'm throwing very low today.
Skip up a little
Good
bit.
skip, yeah.
I'll give you a putt.
Oh, she's
no.
turning. Oh, good tree. That was gone.
That buzz is not being as stable as I.
Yeah,
as
that really flipped
It's
up.
like, yeah, it was really overstable when I got it, and then now I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm still in my mind and heart, I'm still like, this is my overstable buzz, but then I do something like that, and it's like a small breeze, and it
that's
turns. It's like, I've had this too long in the bag for this to be my overstable buzz anymore.
Gotta get a new
I'm
one.
just too stubborn to. I do have a new one in my. That I even brought as like a backup. I should just swap that out, to be honest.
That's a good idea.
Especially if it gets a little bit windier than this. And I would definitely need that one over this one. But I just love this one. So it's just so nice. That's where I need that polecat to just give it a nice little soft run. like Robbie said.
No.
Did you say
Yeah.
no? There's no reason you need a polecat.
Oh.
Dropped in there. No.
Oh, now
I
he
went
has
way
a
far past. I'm glad you didn't look at that on the camera.
It went way past.
I was trying to like make it stall out over it, but I had just way too much juice on it. Then Robbie's gonna see that. He's like, that's why you throw a polecat.
That's why you shouldn't be trying to throw in on an elevated basket from 100 feet. How about that?
Hey. You can keep those kind of thoughts to yourself.
Oh.
That was a really good run. A really good run. Circle 2 on an elevated basket. Let's go.
You got it.
That was awful. That was no. That was no. That was awful. And then now I have another. What'd you say?
I said, I don't know why I torture myself over here trying to set up a cool angle and everything. It's just-
Okay, this one, under the pretty tree. You got a nice low ceiling.
Oh yeah. Nice low ceiling, an elevated basket. Ooh, this is perfectly framed up here.
Please stop.
We're gonna be here all day.
Oh, hold on. Nope.
Hey, that was better.
Just gonna pick it up. I'm glad we're not keeping score, because you would have gotten 5 strokes on me on this hole, and you just parred it. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. We're good. That's an iPhone XS. So
Okay, I don't know what that is.
an older iPhone.
Because my iPhone, I have the iPhone 11, and it seems to have like a stabilizer in the camera. Does yours?
That stabilizes it.
Okay.
It's still a little bit better if you go gimbal. Let's go to the shorter one.
Okay.
I've played enough of this long Anheuser getting into that tree every time.
You don't want to see a roller?
If you want to throw a roller, we can play that
I
one.
don't, but I mean, it worked out really well last time, so I was prepared.
Sexton fiber, baby. Just picked it up. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that sucks. Oh
baby.
gosh. Okay.
Ooh.
Jump putt.
This is jump.
Wow, that is getting really beat up. I threw that a lot at U.S. Women's, so probably into trees
Probably.
a lot.
Oh.
I need a new one.
So what? So what do you and your is it your husband?
Fiance.
Fiance? Okay. So what do you and your fiance do like outside of this YouTube or disc golf stuff?
For work,
Yeah.
Chris is a graphic designer. That's why our videos look nice and pretty.
Yeah.
He does all that stuff. And I am a L'Oreal rep,
Okay.
an independent contractor. That's why it works out really well with what we're doing, because I can
travel
accept
anywhere.
work or
Okay.
decline it. And also sometimes like they flew us out to Thunder Bay and then we got to play all those courses and it was really nice.
Oh, that's cool. We're here for work, but I'm gonna be making videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, it's like makeup.
Oh, okay.
So what I do is when the new stuff comes out, say like springtime, I'll go do the reline on their wall, take all like the old stuff out, put the new trays and new makeup, all that kind of stuff.
Because L'Oreal does like shampoo and stuff too, right?
Yeah, so sometimes I also do like the new planograms for the shampoo and
Gotcha.
just
'Cause
try to make everything look
when
nice.
I think of L'Oreal, I think of like L'Oreal Kids, like that kids shampoo that's like tear
like
free
a
or
fish.
whatever.
It's like in the shape of a fish.
The bottle shaped like a fish, because that's what I used growing up.
Oh, no
Dang.
fade.
I need to learn to like aim at the right of the basket on those big jump putts. Because like I always aim at center of the basket, and then even on those jump putts, I'm like aiming center of the basket. And like, if you look behind, like in line with the basket of me, my jump putt, I putted it straight at the basket, but because I'm so far, it just hyzered and like missed way left.
Yeah, that's why I always
And
try
it's
to
like,
aim
I
right.
need to aim right for those
But then
longer putts.
I miss right still. It's like, should I aim more straight?
Yeah.
But then I miss left. Ugh.
All right, so do you watch a whole lot of YouTube, or are you just like making videos and posting it on YouTube?
I don't watch a whole lot. Chris is more into watching it.
Yeah.
I watch all the Pro Tour stuff.
Oh, okay.
Live coverage, post-produced, I watch it all. Anything FPO, I've watched it probably 3 times.
Yeah.
So that's mainly what I watch, but
Gotcha.
not really anything
You don't really watch
else.
much outside of disc golf?
No.
Gotcha. What is like, it could be yours if you have one, or Chris's, like what are y'all's like favorite channels to watch like outside of disc golf, or like Chris's favorite channel to watch? if you
Chris
don't-
really likes Max Tuning. He's like a workout
Tuning.
guy,
Oh, okay.
and he's just really silly, and he has a dog, and we've been watching him since he was smaller. Now he's like
Okay.
blown
Now
up.
He's huge.
Yeah, so that's one of the channels that he watches. I don't really watch anything.
You don't watch
like Joe Miss.
Yeah, you just watch Joe Miss and the women's coverage and stuff.
Gatekeeper, yeah.
Yeah.
GK. I don't. Yeah, but
Yeah.
other than that,
And
I don't
Then
know.
last question, what is like an interest or hobby of yours that you have that people wouldn't know about you from watching your content?
Well, the fishing was
Yeah.
probably the biggest thing that no one knows, but do I do anything else other than disc golf? Well, people probably know, like I love hair and makeup and all that stuff. I took school for hairstyling, but I'm sure
okay.
people could probably guess that.
I didn't know
Is
that.
that purple hair? I don't know.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people with colored hair that just enjoy it.
yeah. But
That
I
doesn't mean
don't,
they went to school
I'm
for
not that interesting. I don't know what else. I love animals,
Yeah.
but I don't really do anything other than disc golf now. Like we do
Yeah.
nothing but disc golf and YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I was a photographer.
Oh,
There we go.
Hey,
I was really into photography, mostly dogs and babies,
Yeah.
and mostly for like my friends and family. But
okay.
that was something I was really passionate about, and I think that's why this is also a nice area to be in, because I like doing the videos as well and making it look nice and putting the clips together and making a story. I like all of that stuff. So maybe
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thank you for doing all this. I'm not gonna lie, when I was first thinking about doing YouTube, I was looking at other disc golf channels and I saw yours. I saw your thumbnails and stuff, and I was like, these thumbnails are amazing. It's like it's like trying to look at how people are doing good thumbnails and stuff and modeling after those. It's like I thought you're great.
Oh, well,
and
thank you,
You guys
Chris.
are doing a cool job.
Yeah, Chris is so good at all of that. I don't have to worry about any of that. He's just really
Yeah.
creative and can do all that. So, well, that's really nice. Thank
Yeah.
you.
But yeah, thanks for doing the casual round.
No problem. Thanks
So,
for having me.
Yeah.